Hi, before I tell you about the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar for 2020, I just want to show you something that may seem irrelevant right now, but you'll understand by the time you get to the end of the video. This is the Natasha Denona bronze palette, right? It costs £60. Every single colour inside this I will use. Now you pay £60 and you get 15 shades. And then this is the Votary Eye Designer palette. Here you pay £69 and you get 10 shades, of which I will not use this, and this. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now let's get started with the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar. I actually recorded this video on the 27th of August, the first time. This is not that video, mind you. And then I did all the calculations and everything. And then, that night, I got thinking a bit. Because I felt that all was not as it seemed, Now, what I want you to do before I get started with the list is to take a pen and paper and, or, open a Word document or something and copy-paste later. Everything's in the description box. And take down notes. I mean, whatever the price points, because that is what is going to help, because this advent calendar is a very, very tricky one. You'll find out why after we finish the price breakdown. We'll have a discussion on this. So this year's Cult Beauty Advent Calendar costs £199. Last year's cost £195. It contains 32 products. Last year's contained 35, including a £25 voucher. This year's does not contain a voucher. Instead, for each advent calendar sold, Cult Beauty will make a £15 donation, a charity donation. And Cult Beauty claims that the products come up to a total value of £930 apparently. Now, the packaging is very different from last year's. Last year's look like this. And as you can see, it's very small, doesn't even, that's not, your typical advent calendar. So this is last year's packaging. This year is more Christmassy, red and festive. And this one contains 32 products across makeup, skincare, hair care and body care. To be very specific, it contains 9 makeup products, 2 hair care products, 5 bath and body products, 15 skincare products. Hey, that's only 31, you tell me. One of them is something else. I'll tell you that when we get there. The exact launch date isn't clear yet. Last year it launched on the 11th of October without so much as a warning that it would launch that day. So let's get on with it, because there is a lot to discuss after the price breakdown is over. The first product is the Votary Super Seed Facial Oil, 50 ml. That is indeed full size, and that is £70. It retails at £70. So facial oil fans, good one. The second product is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Triple Detox Shampoo. You only get the shampoo. This is 60 ml. 60 ml retails at £10 indeed as a standalone size. So if you want, you can calculate the 10 quid. I wouldn't do it in the first round. I'll come back later. The third product is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Luminous Flush. This is 1.3 grams of product. It is travel size, and yes, indeed, it does retail at £24. The fourth product, this is something I want to try. The Oskia Liquid Mask Lactic Acid Micro Peel, 30 ml. This is full size, 30 ml full size, and that retails at £65. So the two full sizes that we've seen so far, 50 ml and 30 ml, that's indeed full size. They're not passing off a 10 ml as a full size, I notice. Those two come up to £135. The next product is the Verso Eye Cream, 20 ml. That is also full size. That's very generous. I want to try this very badly. Full size is £60. The sixth product is the Herbivore Prism Exfoliating Glow Serum, 12%. This is 10 ml. It is not a full size product. Full size is 30 ml, and that retails at 42 quid. The next product is the Malin and Goetz Vitamin B Body Moisturizer. That is 30 ml of product. It is a travel size. It is not a full size product. We're not going to count this at all. The next product is from Mamiel. It is a settle. It is actually a sleeping, something that is supposed to soothe you to sleep, an essential oil blend, a blend of oils. This is 10 ml, and that is full size, and that retails at 40 quid. I usually look at a 10 ml product and I go, hey, that can't be full sized, can it? Unless it's makeup or mascara or something. But this is a blend of oils that is meant to put you to sleep. So yeah, I suppose 10 ml is full enough, and that retails at a whopping 40 quid. The next product is the Barbara Sturm Night Serum. Oh dear God, they're everywhere, aren't they? That is 10 ml. It is a deluxe size. I'm not going to tell you how much the full sized serum costs. I'll write it down. And the reason I'm not telling you here is because I don't want you to faint over there. The next product is from Molten Brown. No, it's not pink pepper pot, thankfully. It is the delicious rhubarb and rose bath and shower gel. 100 mils you get, generous enough. 300 mils is full size, which retails at £22. The next product is the one that I'm most excited about in this advent calendar. It is from Allies of Skin. It is the 20% vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum, 8 mils. Full size is 30 mils. And that retails at another whopping price. But Allies of Skin, I mean, their serums are usually £89, £100 even. But their products are so incredibly good that, I'm not going to complain about price points. I have done a video on Allies of Skin Treat Overnight Mask. This vitamin C is one that I wanted to try, but I couldn't because they didn't actually launch it outside of Singapore. And having to buy Allies of Skin at, enormous prices all the way from Singapore, pay an even more ginormous sum in postage and an even more ginormous sum in customs duty did not really appeal to me. So I didn't order the vitamin C serum. Now, this is all the more special because it contains tetrahexyl ascorbate, however you pronounce that, TDA, I believe it's called. And that is something that you can use with copper peptides without any problem. The next product is full-sized at 30 mils. It is the Costa Brazil Kaya Jungle Firming Body Oil, and that retails at 50 quid. The 13th product is the Algenist Alive Prebiotic Balancing Mask, 50 mils, that is full size, £38. So this advent calendar is, unlike last year's, not a bunch of minis. Last year, the 25th drawer contained 10 different minis, and that threw a lot of people off because it was a bunch of minis. This year's 25th drawer does indeed contain everything you need for a festive day, but it is not, a pile of minis altogether, just thrown together. I think they've listened to people and improved on last year's advent calendar. The next product is a Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. You get 8 mils. Full size is 30 mils, which retails at £61. You also get a half size, which is 15 mils and retails at £34. So this is 8 mils, half of the 15 mils. Do you want to halve 34 and count it? I'm not going to do that. The next product is the Augustinus Beta, the Rich Cream, 15 mils full size. This is everywhere, I know, but it's a very popular product apparently. Unfortunately, mine broke me out, so I had to give it to my mother. You get the Discovery size, actually. 15 mils is not full size. 30 mils is travel size. 50 mils is actually full size. And this 15 mil Discovery size retails at £65. The next product is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. You get 25 mils of product. Full size is 50 mils, retailing at £36. You can halve 36, yeah, 19 quid is what the 25 mils is worth. Let's see what happens without counting that. The next product is the 111 Skin Rose Gold Radiance Booster 10 mils. Travel size this is, and it retails at £50. 10 mils retails at £50. Full size is 20 mils, and that retails at £85. I call this insane. I was talking to one of you. I don't have permission to mention your name yet, which is why I'm not saying it, but feel free to say it was I in the comments below. And she actually used a sample of it and said that it was basically rose gold. She wasn't impressed. This is actually a rose gold serum. I'm over all these, rose gold serums and gold serums. All they do is look Instagrammable. They're not going to do anything for your skin. The next product is another one that I find very, very unexciting. It is a Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. You get 1.4 mils, and this is the shade. This is the original shade. Full size is 4 mils and retails at 22 quid. I tried a Too Faced Lip Injection back in, I don't know, the dark ages when I started blogging. 2013, I think I was kind of getting into makeup at the time. Unfortunately, the product gave me an allergy. I will link my blog post. Mind you, this was back in the dark ages. I didn't know how to blog. The photographs are crap, the writing's crap, everything's crap. But you can see the Articaria, the hives on my forearm once I swatched this product. So it gave me an allergic reaction. So not a fan of this at all. The next product though, although it is travel sized, I like because it is a mascara that actually Makes me look like I have eyelashes. It is from It Cosmetics. It is a superhero mascara. And you get a travel size, which is worth £11. The travel size retails at £11. Full size retails at £21. Please about this. And then you have a Votary eyeshadow stick. It is in Bronze Moon. Travel size at 0.9 grams is what you get, but that retails at £15. 21 is the Natasha Denona Bloom Highlighting Blush, which they call full size, is at £16. It does retail at £16, but this is 4 grams. Natasha Denona's full sizes are usually at 10 grams, retailing at £33. And this is actually a mini. Now, if you check out swatches of this product, it is on the paler, shimmery paler side. I don't know how far it will suit my olive skin tone. And then you have the Dr. Dennis Gross B3 Adaptive Superfood Stress Rescue Super Serum. I've been dying to try this. You get 15 mils. Now, full size is 30 mils, so you get a half size product. I wouldn't call it deluxe or sample because you're getting half of the full size. And that retails at £75. The next product is a Susan Kaufman Pillow Spray. You get 75 mils, which is indeed full size, and retails for 20 quid. And there have been nights when I couldn't sleep with all the stress that I've been through of late. So you might as well. The next product, though, I really, really want to try. It is from Jordan Samuel Skin. It is a retinol oil. And you get 30 mils, full size, retailing at £35.50. The last two products, again, 75 mils is full size, 30 mils is full size. Generous enough. I mean, they're not palming off, 10 mil products as full sizes. This is not a bunch of minis this year, unlike last year. I think I've tried to be as objective as possible here. And I've taken 2 or 3 days, and I've been sort of oscillating here. Good, bad, good calendar, bad calendar, good calendar, bad calendar. And how do I feel overall? You'll find out when we get there. The next product is the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Lipstick in Stoned Rose. You get a full size, which retails at £25. I have this. I actually bought this from Selfridges in 2015 or 16. I think it was 16. Smells good. It hasn't gone off. I'm keeping it for a reason. Hang on, I'll just watch it. The color is about 2 shades deeper than this. Over, I think, 4 years, the color has become a bit paler. That's all. It doesn't stink or anything. The reason I'm keeping this is because there's a bit of a story attached to it. I had actually gone to the Tom Ford counter in Selfridges. And I waited and waited and waited. Nobody was serving me. And finally, a lovely old lady standing next to me said, "Look, this young lady has been waiting forever. Why aren't you serving her?" And then the sales assistant turns up and she tells me, "Look, Tom Ford is a very exclusive brand. It isn't for everybody." And I said, "I want the lipsticks in Indian Rose and Casablanca. And I also want the matte one in Pussycat Matte." And she goes, "The price is," whatever it was, 28 quid, whatever. And I said, "I know, I'm looking to buy them. Let me know the total." And then she says, "They're out of stock." So I walked away, and the lady at Charlotte Tilbury, the counter, saw this and said, "Hiya." And I went over and she said, have you tried anything from our brand?" And at that time I hadn't. So I said, "No, I haven't." So she said, "I think you're shade 7, and gave me a sample of the Wonder Glow foundation before I had bought anything at all. Just gave me a sample of the Wonder Glow foundation. And I almost cried at how kind she was. And then I said, "Look, I want to buy something from here." And she said, "What's your favorite makeup product ever?" And I said, "Lipstick." And then she gave me Stoned Rose to try on, and took a lip brush and applied some on my mouth after removing my other lipstick. And I looked in the mirror and said, "Pack it, please, pack it." And that is how I bought my first ever Charlotte Tilbury product. And that is why I know that a lot of their products have so much shimmer, and the magic cream doesn't actually agree with my skin. But that is why I'll always have a soft spot for 2 brands, Charlotte Tilbury and Giorgio Armani, who saw the entire thing and were very, very kind to me as well. It took me a very, very long time before I could go into a store and shop for makeup. And I still have the heebie-jeebies. What if they, are this rude at a counter? I don't want to. You don't want that kind of unpleasantness. And I know a lot of people think I should have, said, "I want to speak to your manager" or something. But, when it depends on your mood of the day. Sometimes you're strong enough and say, please call your manager or supervisor. Or sometimes you say, I need to know where I can leave feedback, please. But at other times, you know, you feel very low. And these people were incredibly kind to me, both these brands. So that's why I'll always have a soft spot for them. And that is why I will keep this lipstick. It has a very, very happy memory for me. I mean, obviously, I was incredibly unhappy at the Tom Ford. But you just, somebody sees this, calls you over, and you know, forces a sample, a sachet of a foundation on you without you having to say, if I had taken that sample and walked away, nothing would have happened. Nothing. Right? And this is obviously 4 years old now. I want another one because this is a shade that is perfect for my skin tone for everyday wear. For a no makeup look, I want this lipstick. And that retails at £25. Sorry to have interrupted the Advent calendar preview and price breakdown to hop on and on about my experience. But you know, when I hear Stoned Rose, I always talk about this. Right, Advent calendar, story's over, I promise. The next product is from Joe Loves. It is a fig tree votive candle. You get 70 grams. Full size is 185 grams, retailing at 55 quid. Not going to count this. The next product is that one product which doesn't belong to makeup, hair, bath and body or skincare. It is from Patchology. Right, the under eye patches you think. No, it's not. It is the Little Helper Energy Dietary Supplement Strips. Little strips that you place on your tongue and they dissolve. I actually take my vitamin B12 that way. So you get 6 of these strips. This apparently is full-sized and retails at £10. Now this is the product in here that makes me, you know, and exactly what is in this particular supplement. Sodium alginate, which is algae extract, caffeine, water, vitamin D and green tea extract and sucralose basically, and glycerin. Based on the list from top to bottom, these are energy, right, caffeine. I am not a fan because I worked in the health beat when I first got into journalism, and we actually did a story on this topic, and at the time doctors were telling me that caffeine is bad if you are at risk for glaucoma, if you are at risk for endometriosis, if you have tachycardia, if you have high blood pressure and so on. So I avoided caffeine. I mean, I don't like caffeine anyway. Coffee, yeah, I'm not a coffee person, tea person here. Why on earth would you send a caffeine supplement? I feel that this is very, very problematic. And then call it full-sized. I'm almost tempted not to count this product at all. For me, this is the product that is the biggest problem in this Advent calendar. I know you're going to say it's only 1 out of 32 and it's only 10 quid. But, you know, don't send us supplements in Advent calendars. Please don't send us supplements. If you can't be asked, include a black pencil liner even, a lip gloss, a lip balm, a sponge, a cleansing cloth, a flannel. It doesn't matter. But, you know, not supplements. You know, I don't know. I'm not happy about this at all. The next product is from Larry King Hair Care, a social life for your hair, the leave-in treatment. 30 mils is what you get. Full size is 80 mils and retails at £23. The next product is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. Full size, obviously, retailing at £25. Now, here I'm not very happy either, and I'll tell you why that is. Over the last year and a half, Cult Beauty have sent us the Ruby and Topaz palettes from Huda as gifts with purchase. So those of us who bought the gift with purchase already have this palette. It would have been nicer if they had included the Nude Obsessions palettes, which are more recent instead. Secondly, this product launched in 2018, 2 years ago, and is by no means recent. Thirdly, Cult Beauty it hasn't sold out at the time of recording this video. If it has sold out, I'll write that down in the description box below. Another gift with purchase, a beautiful gift with purchase containing a full-sized Natasha Denona 5-panner that is worth £41. So you're giving us for free a £41 Natasha Denona palette, and for pay you're giving us a Huda Beauty Topaz palette that came out 2 years ago, and you already gave us for free in other GWPs. I do wish even a Bullet matte lipstick would have been nicer than this. The new eyeliner, the more recent life liner from Huda, the Legit Lashes Mascara, very recent product from Huda. Mind you, I don't like this mascara. I've done a review on this. The mascara is more recent, definitely. The eyeliner, I really like. Any of these would have done, you know, instead of the, or even a Wishful skincare product, the Cleansing Balm Mini. But, you know, you've already given us this. Cult Beauty has given us this in GWPs. Also, because this appeared 2 years ago, some people may even have bought this palette at the time. So what are they going to do? I would have liked it better if they'd included another Natasha Denona 5-panner here instead. Right, the next product is from Milk Makeup. It is a Lip and Cheek in Work. You get the deluxe size, and that is 3 grams of product. Full size is 28 grams, so 3 grams, very, very tiny. Full size is 28, and that retails at £23. And then you have the Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Belle, which is quite neutral. This is full size, retailing at £20. Now, Nude Sticks, again, was a thing 2016-ish, 2017 even. Again, this isn't a very exciting new product for the most of us. Lastly, we have the Summer Fridays Overtime Mask. 64 grams, indeed full-sized, retailing at £39. So there are 2 full-sized masks here, the All Genist one and the Summer Fridays one. I mean, there's also a peeling mask, full-size from Oskia, but that is a peeling mask. These 2 are the, you know, hydrating facial masks. There are 2 blushes though, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting one and the Natasha Denona Bloom one. Right, price calculation before we go any further. There are 15 full sizes if you count the Natasha Denona, go by what they say. And if you count the Augustinus Beta, 15 mils. Right, if you count those 2, you get 15 full sizes, if not 13, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's not 8 or 9 full sizes, which is very nice. Votary Super Seed Facial Oil, £70, Oskia 65, Verso Eye Cream 60, Mamiel 40, Costa Brazil Body Oil 50, Algenist Mask 38, Augustinus Beta 65, Natasha Denona Blush Mini actually. Not quite full size, but yeah, let's count it, 16 quid. Susan Kaufman Pillow Spray 20, Jordan Samuel Retinol Oil 38.50, Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Lipstick 25 quid, Patrology Supplements, big eye roll, 10 quid, Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions 25, Nude Sticks Lip Pencil 20, and Summer Fridays Mask 39 quid. Together, these come up to £581.50 on the advent calendar is £199. So, value-wise, incredible. Not a bunch of minis. The full sizes are, you know, 64 grams, 75 mils, 30 mils, 50 mils. You know, they're proper, they're there, not, you know, tiny little samples. So much nicer than last year's advent calendar. Now, if you count the 24 quid for which the Hourglass retails, the Living Proof for 10 quid, the 50 quid for that 111 skin, my advice, don't. You get £665 there, add to that 15 for the Votary, and you get £680. 11 for the It Cosmetics Mascara, you get £691. Larry King, you want to count the 12 quid? Fine, let's go with it, eh? £703 standalone retail sizes, £703, £581.50, only 15 full-size products. So the value, wonderful. I think I'm very mixed. I'm very mixed about this advent calendar. And I'll tell you why that is. The Topaz Huda Beauty palette doesn't excite me in the least. The Patrology caffeine supplements, boo to that. Big boo. Nude Sticks, quite a, you know, an older product. The Too Faced Lip Injection, again, boo. I know it is 4 products out of 32, but here is where that analogy comes in. I want to be using all the shades when I buy this. Not end up not using 3 of the shades when I buy this. You get what I'm trying to say here. The thing is, with this pandemic, I've been trying to be extra objective about things and, you know, more critical about things, because I mean, a lot of us have had money problems thanks to this pandemic. A lot of us have had problems with our jobs thanks to this pandemic. There's been a lot of stress thanks to this pandemic and lockdown. So most of us are trying to be more careful and mindful of where we spend our money. And you know, you don't want to end up buying something for £199 in October, and then in December you think, oh, this is it, you know, when you unbox it. At the same time, we all have a fear of missing out. You don't want to miss out on this. Oh, I need it. That is the first thought. And brands are going to capitalize on this, and brands are going to tell us, we're giving you the moon and the stars. And brands obviously are going to try to maximize profit for minimal efforts, because brands are struggling as well thanks to this pandemic. I think people need to take down a full list of everything in this advent calendar. I have the whole list in the description box below. Just copy it, you know. Just copy it in an email draft or Word document or whatever. Or, you know, write it down by hand. And including sizes and prices. And then mark off what they actually need. Mark off whatever you actually need and absolutely will get use out of. You need to do that first and decide what you want to buy or not, because this is a very tricky one. The question with this advent calendar is not, are you getting value for money? It's not, do the full sizes come up to the cost of the calendar? It is not, because it indeed does, and it exceeds it by at least 2 times. So that is not the question with this one. The question with this one is, will you use at least 80% of the full-size products in this advent calendar? That is the first question. The second question is, are these current or are 3 or 4 year old products being palmed off on us? Because I do spy some that are, you know, not at all current. Can I use more of the minis as well is also the question there. Is it a better idea to wait for a gift with purchase and then buy the Oskia peel, a Charlotte Tilbury kissing lipstick as a backup, and the Verso eye cream? Or is it better to wait for a discount and do the same thing? And then, you know, GWP, you get all those products and Natasha Denona 41 quid palette. Is that a better idea? And while I do know that there are plenty of channels, blogs, etc. out there, I'm going to say, I'm so obsessed with this. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. The thing is, there's a pandemic on, and most of us are struggling, as I told you. So we need to take a step back. And my loyalty is not to those brands. It is to you and you alone. So ask yourself this question and ask yourself if it is indeed up your alley, floating your boat, baking your cake to buy the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, and most importantly, dietary supplements. The other thing is, as I told you, this advent calendar contains products that were a few products, not all of them. Mind you, the Oskia, Lactic acid peel, all that, very recent, the Allies of Skin Bitsy. But you know, some of these products are 2015 even. So just think of how current it is. So will I buy this advent calendar? That is a question, isn't it? I don't know. If I grow desperate and nothing else turns up that blows me away, possibly. I mean, I want to buy about 3 or 4 advent calendars, but I want to get good value for my money, not just, you know, the total cost exceeding the value or equaling the value of the calendar. I want minimal waste. I want less to throw away. Let's see what Yes Style, Look Fantastic, Skin City and the Pip Box, which are advent calendars I've bought in the past. Let's see what they do, and then, you know, I'll decide. Because so far, none of them has actually, oh, I need this, you know, me. So far, last year, a few of them did. So by all means, if you find out that there is good value for you in this advent calendar, if you can get use out of the Huda Beauty Topaz palette and everything else, and the only thing that you're iffy about are those caffeine supplements, go ahead, buy this advent calendar, definitely. I will update you when it launches on my community page as well as Facebook page, so stay tuned to both. What about you? What are your thoughts? Were you like me all over this advent calendar when you first saw the spoilers, and then did you have another think, or how are you thinking now, or do you agree with me, or do you think, you know, that I'm just nitpicky here and being very, very nasty for God knows what reason? Do tell me all of that in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up, please hit the subscribe button, please do ring the notifications bell, and I'll speak to you soon.